Listen, nobody's responsible for your trigger. And that's something where I've fallen off in a very recent situation where there was a conversation that triggered a response out of me. I responded poorly. Music and media, artists, producers, it's natural to take pride, in the things that you've done. It's natural to have this sense to want to protect your brand and want to protect what you've done and the works that you've done. But before I'm a producer, I'm a Christian. I'm a husband. I'm a brother. I'm a friend. Before all that, and so this is what happened. We were having a pretty, I won't even say heated, but warm conversation about a particular genre space of music. And what happened was the question had come up about, well, what have you achieved? I haven't seen those accomplishments. Where can I find them? And then it kind of went into a space of almost questioning. And so, but what happened was I responded with immediately going to go find what I've done. I immediately started dropping names, immediately started wanting to dig up articles and links and all of that. And the moment that I hit send, the conviction of the Lord was like, you're wrong. Some may say, well, why is that wrong? Well, I'm going to tell you why it was wrong for me. Now, I'm not here to make it wrong for you, but I'm going to tell you why it's wrong for me. I understand that the reason why I did it was to prove something. Why did I feel the need to prove? Well, then that's when we start peeling back layers. As a kid, I was heavily picked on for having a speech impediment. Some of my siblings have learning disabilities. I was picked on for that. Losing my mom as a kid, not having clothes. I wore mismatched boots to school, had a pair of shorts, and my brother had the jeans, and we interchanged every other day, and so I had a upbringing that was pretty rough. And so, like a lot of us had, so with that, I've always kind of had this drive to prove people wrong. And so what happened was through the conversation, the enemy knew my trigger. And it's no one's responsibility for my trigger. And so when that happened, I reacted poorly. And of course, I've since apologized for my contribution of that. Anyone that knows me knows that I am harshly against Christian celebrity culture. But God will use situations to show you your heart, where you want to prove to somebody that's questioning your abilities and your accomplishments and achievements. Listen, we have nothing to prove to anybody. It's easy to fall into that when you feel the need to prove something. Maybe you feel small in a certain room. Maybe you don't feel acknowledged. Maybe you feel that, like in my situation, maybe you felt pressed on having to share what you've done. While there's nothing wrong with sharing, it's the spirit of it, meaning why, the reason why did you do the thing. There's nothing wrong with sharing. But if it's done in the spirit to prove or to show what I've done or what you've done, you're already wrong right where you started. In hopes of me sharing this, I hope that this blesses you guys and that you can gain something from it. And that we understand that all of these awards and accomplishments and pats on the back, likes and comments, all that stuff that we achieve should pale in comparison to the lifestyle that we live. It should pale in comparison to how bright our light shines before the world. The enemy baited me into it. Not call him this God enemy. No, he's not the enemy. But the enemy used the conversation to bait me into wanting to show what I've done. That's where we have to be very careful, and we have to remember the reason why we do this. God bless you guys. Peace.